or defense or report of the analyzation of SWOT of Taal Vista Hotel. Chapter 1. The problem. SWOT analysis is the analysis of the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of any organization or any business ventures. A SWOT analysis considers the objective and the internal and external factors that are favorable or unfavorable to achieve the object. A hotel is an establishment that provides lodging, meals, and other guest services. A hotel is a hit around the world especially for travelers, because it's not just because sometimes hotels are not offers not just accommodation, but also it is a destination itself, like the Taal Vista Hotel, which is located at Tagaytay, which is one of the best hotels. The purpose of this study is to analyze the SWOT of Taal Vista and in order to give them an honest reflection of their operation. Chapter 2. Research materials. The first research material we use is the internet research. We use this to get the simple and the general information about the hotel. The second material we utilized was the site visit, which we conducted last October 7, 2017. And for our last research material, it is the interview. We interviewed past workers from Taal Vista so that we can have inside information about the hotel.
Chapter 3. Materials and Local.
Last October 7, 2017, we conducted a site visit at Taal Vista Hotel to see the site and the establishment. For the materials that we use in the research, one of this is the evaluation form. The contents of this is 1. The location, accessibility, and appropriateness. 2. The facilities and services availability. 3. Price, and lastly, 4. The amenities.
The evaluation form has grades from 1 to 5. 1. Poor. 2. Fair. 3. Good. 4. Very good. And lastly, 5. For excellent. The result of the material used are the following. For the location, 7 of the researchers graded 5 for the location because it is located with a view of Taal volcano and lake. And there are some public transportation passing by in the Taal Vista. And when you have your own car, it is easy to locate because it is located in the highway.
Facilities and services. 4 of the researchers voted 5 excellent for the facilities and services of Taal Vista Hotel because they observed that the facilities are well maintained and the staffs are very polite. And while the 3 researchers voted for 4 as very good because they are not that convinced to grade it as excellent because they wanted some facilities that Taal Vista don't have, like bidet on their public restroom.
For the price, 7 of them voted for the price because even the value of the room is expensive, worth it naman. But for the value of food, it is too expensive but its portion is too small.
And for the amenities, it is graded as excellent by all of the researchers because it can be enjoyed by the whole family, like the outdoor pool and game room that can be used unlimited.
We also conducted an interview from one of the past staff of the Taal Vista Hotel, and the interview questions are how it is the cleanliness of the establishment. In the kitchen, do they do practice of food safety and sanitation? Are the facilities okay? And what can you recommend to Taal Vista to improve their overall?
And these are the answers.
Good day, we're going to discuss to you the chapter 4, which is defining the strength, weakness, opportunities and threats from the Taal Vista Hotel and from its location and price. So, the SWOT analysis for the location, the Alta Vista Hotel or the hotel can be easily accessed by the span of 1.5 hours from Manila, and the hotel's location is considered as one of the tourist spots. But as the time goes by, maraming companies na madaming pakulo, so they build recreational activities and leisure activities outside the premises of the hotel. So that will reflect the hotel in positive and somehow negative. Positive because parang magkakaroon ng activities outside the hotel premises. Yun, parang isang nabasa lang, meron ng sky ranch, gano'n. Then, for the negative, kasi meron mga guests na very sensitive and they don't want to be disturbed in any kind of noise. So, since the hotel's location is parang a big hit, and when you say Tagaytay, what's the best hotel in Tagaytay? And that's Alta Vista, diba? So, madaming opportunities na nag-open doon. Like, recently, meron dyang ASEAN 2017 and on the past, meron dyang Alta Planiserie, yung ginamit nila na shooting place para doon. Then, and for the threats as well, since the Alta Vista is so perfect for stay, but there are so many cheapskate customer that, we find a cheaper leisure for their stay. But, Tagaytay have more business-like house na pwede mo i-rent for 2 days, and yun na consider ng threats nila. Facilities and services. The Alta Vista has so many facilities from the gym, swimming pool, the veranda, and their buffet station. And they offer good and excellent services to provide the best for their guests. But they can even handle or maintain the facilities like the incident where from the room you'd have some leakage and the gym need area for more improvement. So, nabawi sila sa mga services, they provide more services for the guests, but they added more features sa hotel din mismo. But if the guests have seen any imperfection or mali dito sa hotel, parang ipopost nila sa Facebook or sa any social media accounts. Tapos yung mga tao parang tatangkilikin nila yung wrong na pinost ng para sabihin nila, ay, yun pala yung mga siniserve dun sa may EVs, ganyan. So parang magre-reflect yun sa hotel, parang mababawasan yung mga guests nila.
For the SWOT analysis in price, the strength of the Alta Vista Hotel is that they have room that has complete amenities that you can enjoy during your stay, and it's worth the price. The weakness is the term of food na mahal pero maunti yung choices, and the opportunities is the hotel is budget friendly, and to accompany with the payment for the service, they have good service and memorable experience. For the threats, is the price are expensive, there will be a chance that the guest count will decrease. And for the amenities, the strength of the Alta Vista is that has 261 room, offer free Wi-Fi, 24-hour service, and LED with cable channel, and free newspaper are among the other amenities available to the guests. The weakness is they need to improve their facilities like gym, restroom, and kids playing area. The opportunities is that they have a complete amenities that the guests will always come back to. And for the threats, some establishment might sabotage the hotel by food.
Chapter 5, Summary and Conclusion. Location. Strength of the Alta Vista Hotel was that can be easily accessed from Manila, and the guests would get lost going to the hotel. And yung transpo niya is 1.5 hours going sa Alta Vista. And yung facilities, the Alta Vista Hotel, they are lack of activities for the guests, so they should improve it kasi dapat na-enjoy ng guests yung stay nila sa hotel. And sa price, the Alta Vista Hotel is a budget-friendly goods and services because we noticed that the other hotels are very expensive. compare sa Taal Vista. Amenities. The amenities improvement may be from something generic to unique or ordinary to extravagant, and yung cleanliness din ng rooms, and yung kailangan nila maayos yung leakages, damage na room.
Chapter 6, Recommendations. Last month, we've been to Taal Vista Hotel to have an interview and analysis. And with that, we successfully gathered their overview and a lot more information. First, they have to make an action plan in order to fix those areas that needs improvement as soon as possible. Because their deficiencies or damages to a certain area could affect its sales, establishment's image, and might decrease their forecasted guest counts. Second, make change their present goal into our first recommendation. Focus on what we have recommended a few seconds ago. This is a good idea that we can suggest. Come to think of it, if they succeed our first recommendation, new changes from the hotel will reflect to the establishment itself. Third, new advertisement, commercial, flyers, and tarpaulins will be their power to earn more sales and future guests. But then make sure that all old reviews and critics from guests were done and clear and had made it a solution. For the staffs, always remember to value your guests. Fourth, in the next succeeding years, there will be more arising hotel in the country. That's why Taal Vista Hotel must prepare for their competitors, because new hotels soon will offer something unique that previous hotel doesn't have.